Hi, welcome to Yoga Petals with Christine. I'm Christine. I'm a certified yoga teacher, homeopath, and flower essence therapist. Let's start our class today by sitting in an upright position. Again, when you sit on the floor, if you sit and your knees are higher than your hips, take some height with blankets or bolsters or books or bricks, whatever you have. Cross your legs so your heels are under your knees. Take your hands in little cups, press them by the side of the hips, press down into the floor or the blankets beside you, and ascend from the hips up through the side ribs, ascend the torso upward. Lift the spine. Open what the area we call the armpit chest area. Roll the shoulders back and down. Good. Now bring the palms together and take the heels of the thumb area and press right into the breastbone. Throat is soft, face is soft, body very firm. Let the eyes close gently. Focus on the breath, long deep breathing. Inhale, bringing the breath in through the nose. The lips are gently touching each other. Breathing through the nose, bring the breath in all the way from the base of the spine, the perineum area, all the way up the spine, the center of the spine. The Shushmana is the main energy channel in the body. Take the breath all the way up to the top of the skull. This area is called the 1,000-petal lotus, or the 7th chakra. And then exhale and let the breath descend down and out of the body, all the way down the body, down the spine, out again, the base of the spine, out the perineum area, and continue. A few more long, deep breaths in this way. Inhale, long, slow, smooth, deep, even, silken breath. Exhale, long, slow, smooth, deep, silken breath on the exhale. Inhale, life force energy. And exhale any tension, any anxiety, toxins. Exhale out on the exhale. Big full inhale, last one, and exhale. Good, breathe normally now. Just let the head roll forward toward the hands. Take the hands and place them palms up on the thighs, continuing to roll your shoulders back and down, and gently, slowly lift the head up. Good, and come standing. Now, come standing up on your mat in a pose we call, let's start again with mountain pose, Tadasana. Bring the feet together, toes together, sides of the feet together, heels together. Now lift your toes up and spread them apart. And set them down, become really aware of your feet and the weight of your body on your feet. Your feet are supporting you in this pose. Lift your heels up. And then set them down. Just feel the whole circumference of your heels. This is Tadasana, or mountain pose. A lot of these actions that we use in this pose are used throughout many of the yoga asanas. So it looks like a simple pose, but it's a very important pose. Now from here, lift your arches up. And bring the muscles of the legs into the leg bones. So the muscles of the lower legs, contract them, suck them into the shin bones. Lift your kneecaps up. Bring the quadricep muscles, the thigh muscles, suck those into the thigh bones. Good, and from here, there's a tendency sometimes for the tailbone to go out. So bring the tailbone in. The base of the spine, this bony area at the base of the spine, it's like a little triangle. The sacral plate, bring that into the pubic bone. Bring it forward. Good, and from there, from the hips, ascend up. Lift the spine up, lift the rib cage up. Roll the shoulders back and down, opening the armpit chest area. And extend down through the hands, the arms, elbows, wrists, fingers, extend down through the arms. Gaze is looking straight ahead, soft throat, soft face, soft eyes, and a very firm body. Long, deep breathing. So in yoga, yoga means to yoke or unite, the bringing together, the union of the mental, physical, emotional, spiritual bodies. All of these parts of ourselves come into union. And there's a beautiful interplay of life force energies throughout the body. So we see the word hatha is sun and moon for hatha yoga. It also refers to of great force. And as we age, as we continue to grow older in life, if we're practicing the yoga and the yoga asanas, it helps to keep our physical body very strong and youthful, and it helps internally with all of the internal systems, digestive organs, elimination organs, all of these internal systems. It helps to keep them functioning properly as well. So from here, bring the hands together at the center of the chest and step the feet out 4 feet apart. Step or jump your feet 4 feet apart. This little girl here is Thunder. She's our little yogi doggy. Now, from here, extend again and the arms all the way out. This pose is called Utthita Hasta Padasana. In Sanskrit, hasta refers to the hands and pada, the feet. So it's an extended position of the hands and the feet. Now from here, we do Utthita Parsva Konasana, and you will take your left foot, turn it out 90 degrees, make sure that your left heel, the front heel, is in line with the arch of the back foot, with the arch of the right foot. Turn the back foot in just slightly. Good, and from there, bend the front leg. This is Virabhadrasana 2. Virabhadrasana stands for a warrior. It's a great warrior energy, a great pose for strength and vitality. Helps strengthen the leg muscles and the leg bones. Good, and it brings clarity and firmness to the mind. Nice, long, deep breath. Come down, bring the upper left thigh, bring it down to a 90-degree angle. Keep pulling the knee out toward the back wall. Don't let it cave in. There's a tendency here too for the trunk to roll forward. So keep your trunk ascending upward. Look down over the extended left arm. Long, deep breaths. Now push into the back right heel, the outer right heel, push into the floor. And push there to come up, straighten up. Good, and bring your feet back into Utthita Hasta Padasana. And let's go to the other side. Take the right foot out 90 degrees, Utthita Parsva Konasana. Take the back foot in, the left foot in, just slightly. Open the chest, stretch the arms, extend down through the arms, elbows, wrists, fingers. And again, bend. Bend the right leg down to 90 degrees. Virabhadrasana 2, Warrior 2. Keep pulling that knee back toward the back wall. Now look down over the extended arm. Long, deep, slow, silken, powerful breaths. Keep pressing in with the back left heel, the outer left heel. Keep pressing that into the floor. And inhale, straighten the leg. Bring the feet back into Utthita Hasta Padasana. And step or walk the feet back together to Tadasana. Come into Tadasana. Good. A couple of long, deep breaths here in mountain pose. Feel the feet, the weight of the body on the feet. Feel your feet supporting you. Lift the arches. Draw the leg muscles into the leg bones. Lift the kneecaps. From the hips up through the torso, ascend the spine and torso upward. Roll the shoulders back and down and extend down through the upper arm, elbows, lower arms, wrists, fingers, fingernails, fingertips. Throat face soft, looking softly ahead. Body firm. Again, here we see the interplay of these beautiful life force energies. Hatha, Refers also to the sun and the moon energy, the yin and the yang. So our body is very, very firm. Our face, our breath is soft. Interplay of the male-female yin-yang energies in the body. These subtle flows of energy through the body. One more nice, deep, long, slow, silken breath in. Hold the pose. Asana means easy posture, holding the pose with ease. Letting the breath actually hold you. Exhale. Good, and relax out of the position. The next pose is Utkatasana. It also means a force, a great forceful pose, but we'll start at the wall. And what I want you to do here in this pose is you're going to take your hands to the wall. Let's actually start with our back to the wall. Feet about a foot, foot and a half away from the wall. Lean into the wall. Now, let's go ahead and start with separate feet. Eventually we'll bring the feet back together unless you have a hip injury. But for now, bend the knees down to a 90-degree angle. Press your back into the wall. And just hold here for a moment or two. Long, deep breathing. Roll your shoulders back and down. Nice, long, deep breaths. And just be in the pose. Utkatasana. This is the beginning preparatory for Utkatasana. Your thighs will start to feel warm and then they may get very hot. And that's just fine. We're building the strength of the leg bones here and the thigh muscles. Long, deep breaths. Let the breath hold you in the pose. Good. Now take your hands and press into the wall to come away and come standing. Good. Now turn to face the wall and bring the feet together. Utkatasana. So what you're going to be doing is just put the feet together, bending down, and then tucking the tailbone under, looking forward. And then we'll start with hands on the hips, and then we'll lower a little further. Tuck the tailbone in. The tailbone wants to fly out in this position, so we keep tucking the tailbone in, lifting and elevating the chest and looking forward, and then come down a little lower and correct the tailbone again and look forward. We can start at the wall though. For those that need to use the wall, go ahead. Just bring the feet together. It's like Tadasana feet. You can make cups with your hands at the wall, and you can use the wall for support and bring the tailbone in. Lower a little bit more, bring the tailbone in, looking forward, and you can practice there. And for those that want to go to the next level, bring the feet together. This time, lift the arms straight up over the head. Urdhva Hastasana. And then bring the palms together for Urdhva, upward facing Namaskarasana. So you'll lift the hands. I'll sit down just so you can see it. You'll lift the arms straight up and bring the palms together. Urdhva Namaskarasana with the arms. Good. Okay, feet together, lift the arms up, bring the palms together, look forward, tuck the tailbone in, and lower the knees. And then tuck the tailbone in and come down a little lower. Good, and continue working in this fashion. Long, deep breathing. Tucking the tailbone in, rolling the shoulders back and down, looking forward. Straighten the arms. Good, and inhale, come up, and release out of the position. Come back to Tadasana, feet together. Long, slow, deep breathing. Now extend the arms up, Urdhva Hastasana, straight above the head. Hug the ears with the upper arms. Good long, deep, slow breaths. Keep tucking the tailbone in, bringing the sacral plate forward toward the pubic bone. Exhale and release the arms down. Good. All right, now come sitting down. Take a blanket if you have one, or a towel if that's all you have. My blanket, I'm folding it. We're going to sit in Dandasana, staff pose. So just come sitting on your blanket toward the folded edge. Bring your sit bones right to the edge of your blanket. Extend both of your legs forward. And just push yourself slightly off the blanket. What this is doing is pulling the skin of the buttocks back, away from the sit bones. And then sitting on the mat, press your knees firmly into the mat and extend the torso up. This helps to keep the concavity of the lower spine very important in this position, and also later when we begin in other classes to do more forward bends. It's very important to do this with the concavity of the back needs to be there. So from here, again, inhale, take the arms straight up over the head. Hug the ears with the inner upper arms, long deep breathing. Nice long deep breaths, pressing the knees into the mat. And exhale and release. I'm going to face you so you can see we're going to go into a pose called Baddha Konasana. It's also known as butterfly pose. We'll start with our legs in Dandasana, and just grab your knee, pull one leg in, bending at the knee, take the heel up toward the perineum, groin area, and then take the opposite leg, bring them up toward the perineum, and here again I'm moving forward onto my blanket, just sliding slightly down and off, and bringing the hands, clasping them around the feet. I'll move back so that you can see what I'm doing. And this pose is very good to help open the inner thigh muscles, open the groin muscles. Again, sit tall from the hips, ascend up through the torso, roll your shoulders back and down. You want to avoid a slumping spine. Bring the spine up nice and tall, creating a nice concavity in the lower back area. Big breath. Roll the shoulders back and down, open the chest. Now as you contract the outside of the thigh muscles, this helps to take the inner thighs down toward the knees and open the leg and the groin area more. Slowly and steadily opening. Big breath. Nice full deep breaths. Good. Now just relax out of the position, and we're going to move into a pose called Supta Baddha Konasana, which is the same pose, but we're going to do it reclining. So grab a couple of blankets if you have them, or a bolster, and I'll show you how to set up for this. I'm going to take my blanket and fold it just like this, and I'm going to take a couple others. I'm going to set it up with two blankets, and one at the top for my head. Just fold a blanket like this and place it right at the top, and you'll need a belt or a tie, a yoga belt or a tie. I'm going to show you from this position how to get into the pose. Come back to Baddha Konasana. take your belt. If you have a yoga belt, there's a buckle at the end. Just take the strap, the tail, through the end of that buckle, like this. Now take this loop and place it around you. Place it at the waist and then around your feet. And pull the tail toward you so it's a bit snug, but not, not overly tight. Now from there, lower the belt all the way down, just to the base of the tailbone. Now if you have other bricks or blankets, if you have tight hips, which I tend to have, you can take blankets and roll them like this and place them under your knees or your thighs for support. This is a very restorative, very relaxing pose. So you'll scoot down just like this to where your buttocks are toward the end of the blanket, and then lie back wherever you can for your spine. I'm going to actually bring the tailbone right to the base of the blankets. Bring your tailbone right to the base of the blankets and roll your spine down slowly and evenly. And then rest. And you can see how this creates a beautiful opening to the lung and the chest area of the body. Take your other blankets if you need them for support under your legs, so you can completely let the legs fall away from the trunk of the body. And here, just let the arms spread out to the side and relax here deeply. Close the eyes. Long, deep, slow, silken breaths. Big inhale. Big exhale. The lips are gently touching each other. The breath is through the nose. Long, deep breaths. Let the eyes gently close down. Let the skin of the facial muscles gently relax across the facial bones. Let the eyebrows relax and fall away from each other. Long, slow, deep, silken inhales. Long, slow, deep, silken exhales. Full, deep breaths. Just let yourself melt away, melting away into the deliciousness of the asana, into the deliciousness of the relaxing pose. Slow, long, deep, full, silken breaths on the inhale. Long, slow, smooth, deep, silken breaths on the exhale. Let any tension, cares, worries, fears, anxieties fall away. And just be still in this beautiful moment of peace. Let the tongue fall back in the body, the teeth and gums relax, the lips relax. Throat is soft and relaxed. Let all the hairs on the head, the scalp relax. Every atom of being is relaxed. Simply watch the breath flow in and out of the body. As you breathe, as the breath flows in, allow the lungs to ascend upward and outward evenly, just like barrels filling with air, up and out evenly. Allowing the rib cage to open on the inhale, and exhale, allowing the rib cage to fall back down Releasing the air out on the exhale. Inhale, the lungs open upward and outward like barrels. Exhale and release the breath completely out on the exhale. Simply watch the breath. Now take a nice deep full breath in and clasp your elbows, stretch your arms over your head. Exhale, change the clasp of the elbows. Inhale, another nice deep body stretch. Exhale. Bring the arms by the side of the body and just come up. Release the belt. Take the belt away off of your legs. And now we're just going to end this little mini class today with a nice Shavasana relaxation. So you can keep your blanket set up, and if you had other blankets for your knees, you can fold those. Place them on top of each other and take them for your knees to go under your knees. Again, bring your buttocks to the edge of your folded blankets. Other blankets relaxing under your knees, and just roll your spine down. Good. And just let your legs completely relax. Let them fall apart and away from the body. Let the arms relax out to the side. We'll be here for a moment or two with long, slow, deep breaths. Again, allowing the eyes to close down and deeply rest. From the tips of the feet to the top of the head, every atom of being is relaxed. Relax the toes and soles of the feet. Relax your heels and ankles. Relax your lower legs, knees, upper legs, relax. Relax the buttocks, just lift them a little. Take your hands and slip them from the waist and hips down. Slide the buttocks flush away from the bones. And then set the buttocks back down. Again, relax the arms. Relax all the vertebrae in the spinal column, from the base of the spine to the top of the spine. Relax completely. Relax the trunk of the body, all the internal organs. Relax. Just feel yourself floating in a pool of comfortable warm water. Off in the distance, smell the sweet fragrance of beautiful blossoming flowers. Feel the warm sunlight flowing down on you. Imagine looking up into an infinity of blue skies and white puffy clouds. Not a care in the world, deeply relaxed. Let your face relax, throat, face relax, the chin relaxes. Lips, teeth, and gum relax. Relax your cheeks and cheekbones, eyes, eyelids, eyelashes, eyebrows and eye sockets, eyeballs. Relax. Relax the forehead and temples and ears. Relax the scalp and all the hairs on the head. Just feel them floating in the warm water. Relax the arms, shoulders, upper arms, elbows, lower arms, wrists, fingers, fingernails, fingertips. Relax. Deep breaths. Long, slow, smooth, deep, silken breaths. Again, allowing the lungs to open evenly upward and outward like barrels, filling with air on the inhale. And then releasing them out and down with a soft, gentle, even, slow exhales. Good. Now inhale. Take a deep breath in and lift the arms over the head and a big stretch. Stretch the legs. Bend the knees. Roll to the side. Rest here for a moment. Looking down into the ground, push away, slowly come up. Slowly come sitting up again. Onto your blankets or bolster. Cross your legs, heels under your knees. Bring the palms back to the heart center, the breastbone. Long, deep breaths. Gently smile, feel good. Ascend the torso, roll the shoulders back and down. Nice, slow, steady, long, deep inhale. Take it to the top, take it up to the crown chakra, the 1,000-petal lotus at the top of the head. And let that energy just flow out like a beautiful fountain of light, gold white light, all around you, 3 feet all around you. Exhale. Slowly lower the head to the hands. Lower the hands to the thighs, palms facing up, shoulders still rolling back and down, tall spine. Gently lift the head. Namaste. Thank you for joining me today. If you enjoyed the class, please subscribe and click the little notification bell so you know when our next video arrives. And I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day or evening. And thank you for joining me. And we'll see you next time.